What's going on? 52 steady family. Let's go. We're back with another episode. This is an exciting episode. No, this has got a. We're gonna try to keep this one under an hour. I think that's a goal for today, but we got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, I don't know. It might. I don't think it's gonna be under an hour.
Yeah, man, it's good to be back. Another week. I don't know why this week feels different. I don't
Oh,
know
it felt
why.
it felt kind of long.
This week did feel kind of long. I don't know why. Noah's back in his normal spot this week, so
Yeah.
we're looking good on that.
Woke up
So,
woke up my roommate. I'm
oh,
not gonna
nice.
lie. I woke him up 30 minutes before. I was like, I gotta film. He'd just be sleeping in. He,
I don't understand the one. If you're asleep at 1 o'clock, like actually the post church naps. I know there's a
no, he
lot
didn't
of.
even go to church.
Oh, that's just you got
No,
to get
he
him.
like sleeps 15 hours a day. It feels like just like whatever time.
That
Like
sounds
I'll
like
come in here at 5. Like he's probably asleep.
that's insane.
I'm like, oh, he's not in here sleeping.
Yeah. Well, guys. Again, for those of you who don't know what this podcast is, this is the 52 Steady podcast. I'm still kind of debating on whether to say this every time, but I think it's a good refresher. This is the 52 Steady podcast. We're two college students right now, at least. We're on a journey, bettering ourselves into more godly men with discipline and challenges. And this is week 4. This is week 4. So, well, we had some exciting stuff go this week. Noah, a little birthday action, birthday
Yeah,
boy.
my birthday yesterday.
Uh-oh.
Did
What
it? I
what
mean,
happened on the birthday?
had a had a lift with the boys.
Oh, nice.
I'm not like this is kind of weird, but there's a wife beater dress code for this lift. First time ever wearing one in
I feel.
public. It felt weird. Felt yeah, it felt weird on me.
Did you feel big or what?
I felt good.
Yeah.
I felt good.
What'd you hit? This is the most important
I
question.
was it was like a shoulder and arm day.
Oh
A
yeah,
little bit of chest.
just a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Noah's big 20 now. He's now. We're not no longer a teenager.
Yeah,
He's past the teens.
it's kind
How's
of
it feel?
crazy. I don't know how I feel about it.
Honestly, 20. I'm 20 right now. It doesn't feel anything different. Come this next one, you'll be feeling like a whole different person. A little 21 action. But yeah. So this week we've got our weight announcement, our weight goal that we've been trying to hit, and we've also got our race day in the books.
Hmm.
So Noah, I would just like to. I'm ready to just hear this weight. I'm
Okay,
ready. I'm
so
ready to just
we
start.
initially we initially had um we had this plan for the 28th, but it didn't line with the podcast date,
Yeah.
so we just moved it to a Sunday, the nearest Sunday. So I came in. I got my notebook here. Got my
He's dialed in.
got my weight on the trying to
Okay.
fill it in, but I started out 162 at the
Mhm.
beginning of the year. Came into school, first two weigh-ins, 163.1, 164.6.
Mm.
So the 11th and 12th. But I think I low-key like ate bad those days, I remember. So
Yeah, that was
a little
icebreaker.
bit higher than expected.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna read out the last 4 days of weigh-ins.
Okay.
158.8,
Mm.
159.1,
Mm-hmm.
159.0, 159.0. So we are 159.0 right
Full weight of
now,
159. He's hit it.
like 4 days in a row. So I've had ice cream the last 3 days, and I woke up surprised every day.
Yeah.
And I think like I kind of wish I shot up a little, cause I might like it's It would have motivated me to stop eating ice cream. But
I feel like I don't know why, but the weight just be doing that. Some days you're like, you think you're. For me, it's like I'm like I just know I'm gonna be 10 pounds lighter when I wake up. It's just a bad day, and I'm like,
yeah,
I'm actually way more than I did yesterday, and I'm like, it doesn't even make sense.
yeah.
So let's go.
So
So
I think we're doing 5 points. 5 points if you hit your weigh in. Does that make sense, or 10?
I don't remember the exact things. We'll have to pull up the law for that, but
Yeah.
there is a point value associated with hitting the weight goal. Noah's actually been just dancing on that weight goal. He's been just kind of chilling there. He's been there for about feels like 2 weeks almost.
No, I've only hit out of all my weigh-ins. Those I've only had two other weigh-ins that were in the under 160.
Nice. Well,
I got, let's just say I got some good sleep. Like I slept in the last 4 days,
hmm
so I feel like that makes it a little bit lower. Like you know when you like, I feel like if I just woke up at 7 a.m.
yeah.
not good sleep, I would have been higher. But good four
You-
good sleep days, four good weigh-ins. So I
That's motivating right there. That's just
feel good about it.
he's cutting. He's on his little cut. He's doing it. You want to do our goal weight right after yours? Or you want to do it at the very like after
We'll
I
do it at
finish?
the end, or
Okay.
like after you go.
Okay. So, all right. I started out. This has been a point of contention in my head, and I think Noah's head as well. Started out on the spreadsheet or the doc 162. We don't know if that's true. Probably not. That was being generous. Goal weight of 165.
Hmm.
I think weighed in this morning, and speaking of bad days, I was like feeling like I was gonna weigh in this morning. I was gonna be like 160, and I was just gonna be like the most embarrassing thing. This morning was I don't even know, a 164.4 type
Okay.
day.
In the undies, no clothes on.
This was undies with a t-shirt on.
Okay.
So around 164, I think I haven't weighed myself in. It's been like 2 days, but I've been just kind of dancing around that 160. It'd be like 163.6, 164, kind of dancing around there. I don't know how I weighed 164 this morning. It was after pee, and I had like my morning like two, like just a bunch of those. Um, but my goal weight was 165, and here's the thing. We don't want to give out participation trophies around here, so I've got to consult with you. What are we thinking about this?
I mean, you were .6 off for the weigh-in day. I think we give it to you. Did you at all hit 165? Like any days?
I think if I did, it would have been earlier in the week.
Mm-hmm.
These last couple of days have been like not dialed in on.
Mm-hmm.
So I honestly like I'm ready for this next weigh-in because I'm already 164.
I didn't think, honestly, I didn't think you were gonna get close. like,
Yeah.
like being real, that one time you had a sweatshirt, sweatpants on, a meal in you, and you weighed in at like 159 at the start, and I was like, "There's no way he gets to 165." But you got to 164.4, so that exceeded my expectations. So I say we give you the points,
Okay.
but be cautious about your next goal.
Yeah.
So we can get into that if you want to.
Yeah. Let's get into that. I'll start this one. So sitting at 164.4, I'm still feeling ready to, like I can do more. I feel like at some point with gaining weight, you start to hit a little wall. You're like it gets to a point where it's easy at first, and you're like, man, it's hard to get over this wall. I don't think my wall is this next weight goal.
Okay.
I don't think so. So I think goal weight was 165 before. I think
And you're
160.
probably like 164. Like if we had to guess.
Yeah. Probably like 164. I think goal weight for this next one. So, did a little calculations here, which would be March 2nd, which would be our next date. March 2nd, I'm shooting for 167.
Okay, no, I like that.
167, March 7th. I feel like I'm eating consistent enough. I just crush the meal prep here.
You
That's orange slices.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't. So, I mean, the breakfast. Been doing oats in the eggs. Been doing little bagels with peanut butter, and consistently doing that. I feel like I've been putting on little extra calories. So for this next cycle, I think just adding a little bit of getting a little cheese on top of the each meal prep. Haven't even been doing the cheese, and a little bit of just extras here and there. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's gonna just kind of just add on.
Mm-hmm. I like 167. Like if you would have said 168, I don't know. Like I don't. You're obviously gonna gain weight quicker at the beginning, but
Yep.
I know. Like once you get further into the year, you're not gonna like keep going up 3 pounds because you're
Yeah,
gonna be
no.
like 185 by the end of the year, not looking sharp.
Yeah. I think I'm eating pretty clean. I'm eating
Hmm.
clean with minors here and there. Been my cake intake has been up recently too.
I think that's fine though.
Yeah.
What do you?
I mean, 160. I feel like the face fat's gonna start coming in at like a 173, maybe a little bit.
Mhm.
Maybe hitting a little bit of stuff. 180 is where it starts kind of.
What are your thoughts about once you do get into the 170s? Have you thought about like your plan? Like, are you gonna try to maintain at 173 for the rest of the year? Or are you gonna keep going up? Or
Honestly, I think once I hit 170, it'll be probably trying to maintain that weight for like till the next one,
and then maybe going up a pound or two?
and then maybe going up probably 2 pounds because I think to stay at 170, and granted, like if you're running, like running just burns calories. So the reality is like if I'm dialed in on one facet of 52 steady, it's also hurting another, which is the weight goal. So I'm looking for consistency. If I can do like a perfect week and also keep my weight goal, like keep around the same
Hmm.
170, I think that would be good to propel to the next one. And that's when I'm just adding like, I don't know, some just bulk hacks. Maybe just changing up the meal prep a little bit,
Hmm.
seeing what's popular with that.
I
So,
like it though.
what you got?
Okay, so I'm 159.0 confirmed right now, and I feel like I got to my weight goal, and I think I only chose 3 pounds, and I feel like that was too easy, so I didn't lock in as much as I needed to. Like I
Yeah,
feel like I could have got to 158 if because I had ice cream the last 3 days.
yeah,
I've had like I just haven't ate great this month. I feel like
yeah,
I would eat good on the weekdays, and then on the weekends it wouldn't be as good.
yeah.
And I want to get to 155.
155.
So I'm gonna do. So it's a pound a week, 155. I've the lowest I've weighed in since seventh grade.
Wait, that'll be the new like PR.
Yeah, so last semester I cut down to I was probably 158 average,
Mm-hmm.
But then I went on a maintenance, and somehow I just like I felt like I was eating a ton and I was full, but my weight dropped. And one day it was 155.9. They only did that one day, but
Yeah.
if I got to 155, right now I feel the leanest.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, hitting abs, they're growing. I can tell they're
Exponentially.
growing. Like just touching them, I'm like, man. So I'm
155. So you're there.
yeah.
155. You're 159 right now. A pound a week. Here's the thing about staying steady, though. I do want to just.
A
You could
pound.
take it,
I feel like a pound a week though is like
but you also got to remember. I mean, 13 weeks of this, right? Until the end of the year. So let's just say
13
you're.
weeks.
Or no. Wait.
We got we got 48 weeks left.
Yeah. I mean, check ins. 13 check ins or
Okay.
something like that. If you're hitting 159 or 155 at March 2nd, you still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more weight check ins.
I'm not
So,
gonna keep going down.
yeah, I know. But maybe you space it because a part of it is being steady.
I know, but like I just started. I've lost 3 pounds, and normally I hit like a. And what from my research, it's like 8 to 12 weeks of dieting, and then you
Yeah.
need a maintenance break. So my plan is, so I have going on a spring break trip to the beach. I'm
Hmm.
gonna look lean and mean, obviously. At 155.
That's the real reason for the 155. Now we figured it out. The
Now we're
beach
uncovered
trip.
the truth.
I feel that
But
same.
so then, at like during that next month, I'm gonna try to maintain 155, and then after that, I'll make to the push to 149.9, and then after that, we'll have to assess. Cause I don't know if I don't know how I'll look at 149.
It's not gonna be easy. Dropping 10 pounds. That's what I'm saying. There's a wall in gaining weight. And there's also a wall in losing weight too.
Hmm.
But the good thing you have in your favor is we are doing stuff that's burning calories. So
Yeah.
you're adding another thing. So that's probably why it's been a lot easier too. Like,
Well, I don't know. I feel like I haven't even ran that much, but we'll get into that later.
yeah. Well, all right. Well, so that's our weight check-in. No, what's this marathon looking like? What's this race? What's
The
this? What's
race, not the marathon.
not
Okay,
yet?
so my race date is Saturday, April 5th.
Okay.
It's called the Point of Honor
Point of honor.
5K run/walk. I
Where's it at?
Danville, Virginia. So if y'all want to pull up to this race, watch a 52 steady member run his,
Yeah.
probably run my first true 5K. I did a 5K in October, but it was like I didn't try fully.
Yeah.
Like it was like 37 minutes, 38 minutes or something. But the goal is to just see what I can do. See what I can do out there.
Get yourself out there.
I would love to get close to a 9 minute pace.
Boy,
I'd love to.
I would too.
And just see how. That'd be tough though.
So a 5K, so we got a 5K in Virginia for what's the date for it?
April 5th.
You need to write that down somewhere.
January, February, March, April. So I have two months to train for this.
April 5th race date. That's big. 5K, I'm liking it. Your goal, we'll write this down too. Goal pace. What's your goal pace?
This is like a goal that might be unattainable, But like,
You gotta be realistic.
we got. I've also been sick.
Yeah, that just exposed yourself for everybody out
Yeah,
here.
that exposed
That
something.
exposed. That was some foreshadowing right there.
That's foreshadowing into what went on this week. Yeah, so 27 minutes, hopefully.
So that's how long?
That's like 9 minute pace. That's per mile, but you lucky gotta do a little bit quicker than that because it's like a little more than 3 miles.
So 27 minutes is your goal.
Yeah. But like if I get under 30 minutes, that's like an accomplishment. Never
Yeah.
ran.
Yeah.
But we got 2 months of training, so we can lock in.
Yeah. Well, there we go. What's the name of the race? What was it again?
Point of Honor 5K.
Point of Honor. Is there like a cause for it, or what's the?
Uh, I think it's for cancer.
There we go. Yeah. So the races have been. There's like what I've seen is there's a whole culture that I just haven't even realized that's behind these races. That people just like are all for. So I'll go into mine. My race date is actually April 5th.
No.
Yeah, it is. It's actually April 5th. I just looked it up. So it's gonna be so at first, so this they have this race, it's called the Tar Heel 10 miler. And at first I was like, man, I'm about to hit that Tar Heel 10 miler, it's gonna be tough. And I was like thinking, I was like,
10
10
miles.
I was like, wait, 10 miles? Like that's like insane. That's like an hour of running straight. Like there's no way I'm over like there's no way I'm
An
under.
hour. It's more than an hour.
Yeah, I'm saying there's no way I'm under a friggin' 15-minute pace on that whole thing. There's no way for an hour straight. So what they do have, they have a 4 miler that same day. The Fleet Feet 4 miler.
Okay.
So April 5th, the Fleet Feet 4 miler. Let me write this down. So that's actually going to be something. We're going to have a race day vlog on the same day. That's actually going to be perfect for the podcast too, because we'll come in and talk about that.
We probably won't be able to post it though. We couldn't get both of them edited on the same day.
Yeah. But 4 miler, and I'm going to say my pace I'm shooting for. So, kind of just alluding to stuff, but just the runs, I've been learning on runs. I've been trying to treat these runs in a couple weeks of just learning what my body feels like. And I would love to get. Here's the thing too. I just think that how I've been running before, like these runs have not been. I'm in a race setting. It's just like I'm running to get the race or like the thing checked off for the day.
Mm-hmm.
This is completely different. I don't know how it's going to be different like mentally wise, but it's going to be different. So I'm going to say my pace that I'm shooting for, I'm going to keep it modest. I'm going to say a 9:30 pace.
Okay.
That's my goal. If
Like
I beat
under
it,
40 minutes, you'd be happy.
yeah, 9:30 pace. If I beat that, great. I'm feeling what my body feels like, but yeah, that's 9:30 pace. So from that, we got our April 5th race days. I'm sitting there. I still haven't signed up, but I gotta sign. Like it's already there.
Okay.
Like I already know that I'm doing it. It's just figuring out my bib. Have you like customized your bib or anything like that?
That we don't have. That wasn't a choice.
This one has like legit like again, it has a bib and a medal.
We
Has
get a bib, but like we don't get to choose.
Yeah, I think we get to choose ours. We get a medal and a T-shirt. So, but it's also more expensive. So,
We get a T-shirt.
yeah.
I'm also on a team. For mine, the Usain Bolters. So we're gonna come out there. We're gonna be fly.
The Usain Bolters. Okay. I'm ready. I'm actually excited. I need to put this on the calendar, but this is about to be hype. So,
There'll be some filming that whole week. And there'll be a video probably with 1 to 2 weeks. We'll have our best editing we can do. I don't know if it'll be combined or it'll be cool though. We'll see what happens.
we'll see what's popping. So, with that, let's go into the running for the week.
Okay, I'll
Let's go into the
start.
running.
So I'm I'm not gonna lie, I was sick this week bad. I I missed classes one day because
Mm,
I went to the doctor, was not feeling good. Was supposed to go home this weekend, but I didn't want to get my family sick.
yeah. It's from running in those shorts when it's 18 degrees or 9
No,
degrees.
no, it's just the sickness going around.
Yeah.
But Monday, woke up, my throat was not feeling great. This is like one of the first days where I was like, I don't know if I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
Thursday was like the peak worst. But Monday I woke up, supposed to run, and I ran. And this might be the biggest PR of 52 steady right now.
I don't even know what I'm about to hear.
2.95 miles. So
Nice.
almost a 5K, and I did it in 30 minutes and 18 seconds. So 10:17 pace.
That's big.
Felt good. I felt good.
Wow.
I was happy with that.
And you were sick too. You said your throat. How did that feel? How did that kind of?
I mean, it was kind of hard to breathe a little, but
What made you go that far?
I just wanted it.
Mm.
I just wanted it that day. So I did my normal thing that's like 2.4 miles,
Mm-hmm.
but I passed the track, and I was like, I'm gonna run 2 laps around the track, get me .5 miles, and then then keep on going. So
Yeah.
I did that. I wanted to get to 3 miles, but I mean, I felt good. I just
Yeah.
wanted to do something tough that day.
There we go. Nice.
Have
That's
not run since then. I,
okay.
I needed to take the decision and be
Yeah.
smart about it.
Okay.
So
One run.
I'm kind of upset. I feel like I've been battling injuries and sickness and haven't really. I don't think I've ran 3 times once yet.
Yeah.
But hopefully, once you get sick at college, like you're kind of immune for a couple weeks after that, but
Yeah. Sucks.
you think you're like safe from the sickness. Like I thought it was good.
Yeah.
Everybody had it, and then I ended up getting it this week. So
It's literally the worst. That's the worst. Well, one run on the week, honestly, like I'm ready for us to hit a good perfect week. We need to get a award for a perfect week so we can shoot for
I mean,
that. But
perfect week.
it
I
also
thought they were
depends.
gonna be coming in easy. I thought perfect weeks were just gonna be like.
No,
I really thought we were gonna get perfect weeks easy, and like it would be boring.
no. That's the fun part though. It is like a challenge because
Mhm.
it is a challenge. So for me, first run. First run of the week was the 29th. So what day was that? So the 29th was
Wednesday.
Wednesday. My weeks have been running late. This is the earliest run I think I've had of the year. Wednesday. So let's just cue the clip for this. Let's cue the clip. Just got finished. First run of the week on a Wednesday. There's times where you don't want to do stuff. I didn't want to move. I didn't want to get up. I didn't want to run. I started running. I'm 8 minutes in and I thought, what if I quit? What if I quit this and what if I just
stop running. As I kept running, I kept on going. Didn't stop. It's little things, it's little challenges you accomplish every single day that you don't want to do. Shout out Coach Bennett. He's on me. He's spitting facts. These tribulations, these trials, what you're doing, and running, getting up early, working out, it's not something that's just, it's not just benefiting you in that aspect. It's an aspect of so many other things when things don't go your way in life. Everything's not going to go your way in life. You're not always going to be that person. You're going to take an L here, down the road sometime. But these prepare you for what's next. It makes you into a better human being. So, just want to thank God for this time, for this challenge. Hope you all are staying steady. Peace out.
All right. Quick pause moment. Computer just died. First time in history this has happened. Put it down in the books. But shout out Riverside. Riverside is amazing. Riverside, we love a sponsorship. We love your service. Computer died. We just got back on it. Everything's recorded. We're chilling. But yeah, that was my first run. I just showed the clip, but I got in there and it was like, it's already Wednesday and I just didn't want to run. I knew I had to. And it was probably like 9:30. And put up a screenshot of the run. I ran 2.64 miles.
Okay.
At a 9:30 pace. So I was feeling...
That's
swift.
a PR for you too.
I think that is a PR. Let's see. Yeah, that's a PR by 0.3 miles. It was the longest run. I really didn't want to do it, and I was just like getting in the zone. I was getting in the zone, and it was like you just had to warm up to it. You got to get into it, and I was like, Bennett's talking to me, and he's like, it's not about what this run's going to do for you just in the running side of things. He's like, it's about how this is going to prepare you for the challenges in life ahead. And I was like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. When I'm like running, I'm like getting dialed in. But it was good. That was a turning point in the mindset.
Mm-hmm.
I felt good. I ran like a new spot, and then I ran my second run was the 31st, so Friday. That run, it had some company. I ran first time running, not just me. This is a 26-minute run, but I ran it at a 14:17 pace.
Okay. So who did you run it with?
You know, the little lady, you know what I'm saying? I haven't talked to her about how she wants her, if she wants her name out here, so we're gonna keep it at that. I don't know how. But first run with her, you know, I had to start things off. Actually, I put her onto the first run on the Nike Run Club app, so we did that, but we were running super slow. But it was a 26-minute run, 1.87 miles.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it was a recovery run.
Did she enjoy it?
She enjoyed it, yeah. I think it was her first time. She normally like walk runs, and I was like, nah, you can't do that. We're gonna run. So we did that, and then I haven't ran yet, my third run of the week. So I'm back on these Sunday clutches. I've got to get off this.
You do.
I've got to get off this. Right now, it's. I got some stuff to do later today, but I'm gonna get this running. I didn't last week. Last week was just a dud on the podcast side and like the running, the end of the week side. Nothing got done. Gonna get this running. But yeah, I think with the runs, I want to start shifting into more focused training. I've been kind of picking and choosing what I'm running. I'm like, what do I feel like? Do I want to do a recovery run? Do I want to do this? How long? I think I'm gonna have to start getting on like a little program, a little more scheduled. So
Yeah.
that's been the run.
Yeah. I mean, you beat me by one. I mean,
Still got one left in me today.
Yeah. Are you like you're doing it for sure?
I'm doing it. I'm doing
Okay.
it.
I like to see it. I like to see it. I hope I can. I don't think I'm running tomorrow, but hopefully later in the week I can get some runs in.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's been breathing's been kind of tough, so
Definitely take it easy on that. You don't want to
Yeah.
get like, but luckily it's getting warmer, which I'm kind of scared about. It felt great, but I'm starting to think once it starts getting hot, boy, is it going to be hard to run in the middle of the day. It's going to be either strictly in the morning or strictly at night because it's going to be so hot.
hmm
So, yeah, let's get into workouts.
Okay.
Workouts for the week.
So I did miss a couple runs,
Okay.
but the workouts
Mm.
I did them. I'm not gonna lie, there was 2 days when I was like, it was like the top of my mouth was hurting, and we were doing the lightest workout, but like I was just hurting in my throat. But we got them done. Something interesting.
Okay.
Every single workout was done with someone else this week.
Mm.
So we're getting more of the friend
Collaborative.
group. My whole friend group they're getting in the gym, they're getting locked in,
Nice.
trying to guide them along the path of staying steady.
Mm.
So, but that's been fun working out with other people. Also, not being able to listen to music, but I have some friends there.
Yeah.
It's been good.
We haven't even been talking on
Yeah,
that.
we haven't even talked about that at all.
That's kind of crazy. Yeah, that's been an aspect. Okay, on the guided run, it's pretty. I'm not counting that as music. The dude's talking to me. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
really care.
But it's still like hard to run with just that. But I feel like helps you get more involved in the world.
Yeah. Nice. Little five. Did you just do five or did you do more than five?
Not at 5. Okay, one of them was a Pilates. One of them was a Pilates, but we're counting it. I'm like it counts to me with how hard it is. Like
Okay.
it was basically a leg day and they're like my glutes are still sore and it's Sunday and I did that on Friday.
So I've been in the
And it
leg.
was like glutes and shoulders only. It
Yeah.
was like the dang pumps. I'm sitting here like after we do like just these, she says, "All right, guys, now we're just gonna do a shoulder press all the way to the top." And I'm sitting here, and
How
everyone's
much weight
like
are you got?
8 pounds, and then everyone in there is like laughing at me.
Really?
Like I'm not even lying; they're all laughing at me because I'm just sitting here like can't do it, but I'm trying my hardest. I think I'm the only person in there with 8 pounds. Everybody else has like 5.
Yeah.
But I don't want to like take anyone else's like 5-pounders.
Yeah.
Like I'm sticking to the 8s because it's only hard on the shoulders. But everything else is like easy.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna get those boulder shoulders. You're gonna be walking through not able to fit through some doors, bro. You keep going to these Pilates classes, hitting straight glutes and shoulders.
Yep. But also, wait.
Mm-hmm.
So after the workout yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
we had a group posing session.
Okay.
I'm sending you a picture, and I was just. This isn't getting put on the podcast, but I was feeling good. Remember, first time in a beater.
Uh-oh. The Crocs are. I can show the Crocs.
The
I,
carrot croc
crazy gym fit we got going on here. The carrot Crocs with the sweatpants.
in a beater.
Your shoulders are Your arms are looking super lean. A lot leaner than I've seen. That's the most I've been able to see you. But I think it's the beater too.
The what?
The beater too. You're just able to see the whole joint,
The
your whole arm.
the mirror?
No, the wife beater.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I was low-key feeling good, feeling myself. Wait, I'll send you the
That's funny.
group picture. But it's probably the most fun I've had in the gym in a while, getting the boys right in there.
The dude on the far right he looks like he'd be a linebacker.
No, really? I'll have to tell him you said that.
He's looking big.
He's on his way up, trying to get to the 200. I think he's only 175.
That's how I'm trying to look right now. Low key, like
You're trying to look like him.
if I'm trying to, I want to have that pause. I want to have that meat on me. Pause, like big pause. But I'm trying to have that meat. My
No,
boy's
he reminds me of you though.
he's got
Bill
more
Nye.
meat though. He's got more meat. He's got more meat. Tell myself that he's got the meat. He's got the meat. He's got the Arby's. My gym sesh for the week. It's been brutal. It's actually been brutal.
Not brutal.
It's been brutal. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't brutal until I realized it was brutal. I've hit 2 workouts so far this week. This has been the least amount I've worked out, and it feels like forever. And it's just been like acted like nothing happened. I did an upper lower day. I took Monday off.
Why are you taking these Mondays off?
I don't remember the Monday because I think I was just super busy. I think so. I was super busy. Then Tuesday, I don't remember when I worked out, but okay, I worked out Wednesday and then Thursday. I worked out Wednesday and Thursday. That's crazy. I worked out Wednesday and Thursday. I new factors into this week. I worked for the first time. That threw off a lot of different scheduling. And I also had just random motion that I'm trying to make. Some calls with people, scheduling times. And the first has been to go, it's been the gym. And waking up has been a factor too, and then some anniversaries have also been. So I'm looking at it right now, I'm like, I can't believe I've only worked out 2 days this week. But I mean, the workout for today is going to be a questionable one. If it's there, we'll insert it right here. That's the workout. If not, today's still looking a little something. So, not much to say on it. I don't feel satisfied with it. I think it's in my calendar. I just think a lot of it, I was trying to work out in the morning, and what's really been selling me is going to bed later. It's really just been like going to bed time.
Hmm.
Other than that, I don't know if I have any specific pictures, but I mean, I feel like I've just been feeling better. I said that last week. I've just been feeling a little better. I mean, I'm just like 164, nothing crazy right now.
So you just feel better? Can you
I think
feel any differences already?
I think so. I mean, just different parts of my body being sore. Like when I'm deadlifting and I'm like just cooked, or like my back's been just. I feel like I've been hitting my back every single day almost.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll hit a little push day today if I work out. And then yeah, so that's been the workouts for the week. That's sad, honestly. That's a sad week for the workouts. I've ran as much as I've.
Yeah. But 2 days, I feel like in the past you might have dropped everything. Like
Yeah.
if you weren't able to get like more than 3 days in, you might have dropped everything. So
Yeah.
2 days, you're still making them 2 training days add up, because it's not like you like went downhill.
Yeah.
Like if anything, you maintained or gained
Yeah.
a little bit.
Well, it's upper and lower too, so I feel good about that.
Yeah.
So, again, this is just for those of you in college or about to be in college, getting your schedule down early in the semester is the most ideal thing you can do.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're juggling other stuff and you add something in the middle of everything, it just like can blow stuff up. But workouts have always been like the consistent. I'm like, I'm gonna work out. The run, I've been like, ugh. But the workout, I'm feeling good for next week. I'm ready. I mean, I'm ready. I'm ready to. My ideal schedule is I have upper lower rest, push pull legs rest, and that rest day is on that Sunday. That would be ideal, and I don't have to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking for that. We're looking for that day. So reading.
Yeah.
Wait, let me go back. Actually, sorry. No music in the gym sucks, especially when you're deadlifting. Deadlifting without music is like just the worst thing ever. Running without music is not as bad, but we'll speak on this in the weekly challenge section, but that part just sucked.
Yeah. Luckily, I had some people to work out with, so it was chill.
Yeah.
But I agree.
Okay. Now the reading. Sorry about that.
Okay, so reading. Finish my book,
Okay.
The Power of Moments. I felt like I slacked the last couple weeks on it. Like, I think I missed yesterday because I finished it and I just like, I have 4 books holding up my TV and I didn't want to pull one out to read. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. So I just didn't read yesterday.
Okay.
I put my rating in the Google Sheet. I think it's a good book, but I don't know how useful it was for me. So I gave it a 2.2 out of 5. And that sounds kind of harsh, but like I think there's going to be I just think there's going to be a lot better. Like, it's going to like really hit.
Yeah.
I also don't really have anything I learned this week.
It was just kind of just getting it through.
It was like getting it done, like
Yeah.
barely getting the 10 pages in.
I feel that.
But it's alright.
My reading, so I looked at the last podcast episode. I started on page 180. I'm on page 210 right now.
It's a treacherous week for you.
Yeah, reading just it's been, I've been acting like it hasn't been there, and then until it's there. There's been multiple fall asleep, like trying to read, fall asleep, and just all the above. The book is about to be finished. I actually have only 20 more pages left, so I'm excited to finish. I mean, 30 pages really doesn't sound like that much, but it is. I feel like I've been kind of the same way. I've been slacking. I've been declining each week on reading. I feel like.
I'm not gonna lie, this is a bad week overall for you.
Yeah, I've been declining each week on reading, and so is my like knowledge of what I've really read.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think, I guess like the one thing that I remember is like, as men, we set so the thing is like setting the temperature. Whether it's environment, family, or whatever, like you set the vibe of where you're at. You set the tone. So if you're going to be excited about something, or I guess it's easy to say in a family sense just because there's that clear distinction, but in a family sense, like as a man, like if you're not usually excited about something, like it's affecting other people.
Mm-hmm.
So just really understand the fact that your attitude, your vibe, your like enthusiasm towards stuff directly impacts others, even if you don't like understand that. So that's been, yeah, I would say that's that, and just like taking that into whether it's like worship or like my discipleship group or just greeting others. Because you can just tell, like if you got that enthusiasm, like it just kind of ramps up, and people just want to have that enthusiasm with you. But if you're down, you're like, yeah, like 52 steady, like what's good, y'all? I mean, I'm honestly I can't even say much because I just did 2 workouts and I've done 2 workouts in 30 pages, but it's like, yeah, I just got a 0% week, didn't touch anything this week, like there's nothing going to be there. So I'd say that's a big thing, and kind of, this book's going to get a high rating, very applicable each section, but finishing it has just been, it should be finished right now. Yeah.
So, I guess we'll go like the Bible reading.
Yeah, we'll go in the Bible.
So, I don't think I had. So I've been sick, so didn't go to church today, but I watched like my home one online, and I feel like lately, like past few months, like I get down, like emotionally for like not really any reasons, and this kind of spoke to me today. My Pastor Courts, he just like speaks to me sometimes, and so he said this. He says, when I'm just contributing to my own glory and my own good, I'm always empty. When I'm contributing to the glory of God and good of others, I see and have real joy. So I feel like a part of when I'm like getting down, I'm only thinking about myself.
Yeah.
But if I'm like, as soon as I even think about like, hey, how can I love others today or make someone else feel good and not just like myself,
Yeah.
I feel like I live like so much more of a joyful life.
Yeah.
So I think just focusing on others and not like just what I can do to make myself better is something big for me now. This is just a good. He also said something I've never really thought about, but he said, I will never be more of myself than being with Christ, walking with Him and persistently viewing Him. So, like, that's just crazy. Like, He made us to be, like, like, how He wants us to be, but we can't even be who we want to be unless we're, like, with Him.
Yeah.
Or we're going to be, like, a bad version of ourselves.
It's really
I
good.
think that's interesting, too, to think about.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. I think also just kind of like when you're like you have the world and like again I was talking about this last week too, but like what you put in your squeeze, like when you're squeezed, that's what's coming out of you. And kind of like people look at the world, I mean me too, like everybody looks to the world for standards and stuff, but the person of like that makes you unique is you. That's what's like God has made for you. But I mean overall just good time in the Word.
Yeah. I'd say it's been good. I've been reading Proverbs. It's been good.
Yeah, speaking of Proverbs, so I was thinking adding the
Oh
memorizing.
yeah, I thought about the verse too. I was like, we didn't really clarify anything.
I was thinking we either do the same thing, or I was thinking we just start memorizing just Proverbs, just straight like
one or like a whole joint.
like just Proverbs 1. We were able to just like recite the whole
Proverbs 1.
Proverbs 1, 2, 3. I mean, that's aspirations, but like the first Proverbs 1 is the Proverbs of Solomon, son of David, king of Israel, and it says something about wisdom.
Wisdom and instruction.
Yeah, wisdom and instruction. And
Is that what you've been memorizing?
well, I was driving home one day and I was like, man, I can't even listen to music, so I was like, I might as well just start trying to memorize something. And I pulled up the Bible app and I had it repeating to me over and over again, but I forgot half of it. But I mean, if you're down, we just start hitting up the Proverbs. We start with that. There's nothing like juicy in the first two verses because it's the intro, but then it's like straight understanding like the wisdom, like that God's word is wisdom and how important that is.
I'd be down.
Okay.
So do you just want to say like first two verses memorized?
Yes, 2 verses a week. We come in next week with the.
Okay.
We'll workshop this. This is not fully intact. We can have some like points or whatever associated with this, but that's a workshop. But yeah, no, I would say my time in the Word it's been good. There's been some days where I think I've been in the Word every single day, but I don't think I've necessarily done my quiet time every single day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yes. So Friday. I think Friday I was like, didn't do my quiet time in the morning. Then I had this call with this guy, and then I had work from 4 to 9. Got out of work at 9:45, and then we had this regional night of prayer. It goes from like 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. And I just went after work and went to 12. So it was like, again, that's not even my quiet time. So I don't think I did my quiet time then. And then yesterday was in Proverbs 7, I think, but didn't really do my quiet time there. So, but been in Job still. Again, Job is kind of starting to confuse me. Like the whole, I thought it was gonna be like a proverb. It's not. Like I'm still figuring out what is a bar and what isn't a bar. And like also kind of like what you were saying about the sermon, I think a lot of it's been realizing how Job's friends are not actually pointing him in the right direction, and they can speak like how important your words are, and you can speak life or death into people, and like are they speaking life or death into Job? And I think that's kind of where he's at. So it's been good. I'm still. I think I had an expectation going in. I think I just need to retract and just kind of look towards what God's trying to tell me through that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been the Word.
Mm-hmm.
The Word. So weekly challenge.
All right. So
I'm excited for this. I just want to hear.
I'm not gonna lie.
I just want to hear what's going on.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm addicted to YouTube. Like, I was just addicted. So, first 2 days, like first day it was chilling. Second day, I just started scrolling on YouTube, not even watching anything. I was like, man, I just need something.
Yeah.
Then third day, it was like late at night. I was like tired, but I was like, man, I gave in. And like, this feels weird, but like I gave in and watched YouTube. And then, so.
Did you binge something? Was it like, well, shoot, I'm already doing it, so I'm gonna watch like 2 hours worth of something?
We'll talk about that. So, it was like 11 at night, so I just watched it for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And I was kind of sick. I woke up next day and I was sick as a dog, and I've just YouTubed then like I was gonna use that whole day, like
Yeah.
might as well get it all out of my system. Like music, YouTube.
Yeah.
Then Thursday that was Thursday. Friday I was chilling because Thursday I also missed all my classes too.
Yeah.
So I was like, I did absolutely nothing that day. No homework.
Gave in and watched YouTube. That's funny.
But then the other days, I've been chilling. Thursday I also went up like 30 levels on Candy Crush.
Okay.
But other than that, been good. It's been Like even this morning, I watched YouTube because like I just like I'm free now from the fast. The hardest thing was YouTube for me.
Really? I was about to ask you.
Yeah, like I didn't really get the urge to like. One time I did. I was in the car and I put on a podcast for 1 second. I was like, I had to pause it because I was like, I forgot.
Yeah.
But I didn't count that because it was like a second.
Okay.
So 2 days, I'm messed up.
Yeah, okay, 2 days. So clarifying like the challenge, like, are we counting, what is your version of the challenge?
Okay. Oh, I forgot. So I think it's no entertainment like YouTube, music, podcast, like within your own binging isolation time.
Yeah.
So let me get like we had a movie night with my church group,
Yeah.
and I was like, I don't think I should be able to watch movies in my room by myself, but a movie night with the church group, I can't just not go. Like I can't
Yeah.
not count that.
Yeah.
So there's like a couple times where like watch movies with people in the common area.
Yeah.
It's like hanging out with people. I think it's different there.
Okay. So for me, first day of the joint, I'm like, Monday, I'm like, all right, I'm at the gym, and I'm looking for my screenshot. This is when I texted you. I'm like looking for my screenshots of the workout because I still haven't figured out exactly what I'm doing on for each day yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to see like, I usually in the gym I'm like, all right, so what is he talking about this? Like, what does he mean? I just like to hear their commentary because maybe they're cooking outside of what's on like a spreadsheet. I pull up YouTube and I'm like, because I don't even have the YouTube app. I just look it up on Safari.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
how
what
it
it
is.
is.
I literally am like, I'm watching this video and I'm like, man, I've been watching like 5 minutes of this because like I've been trying to figure out what I'm doing, and I'm like, God, I just remembered and I was like, you're literally joking me. I was like, you've got to be joking me. Like, I don't even watch YouTube like on my phone if I'm gonna do it, and I'm like, so that was like instant day one.
I
Just,
don't know, that is questionable though. I feel like that could. I think it's like for your workout. It's fine.
literally all I did, I went on the YouTube video and screenshotted what I needed to do.
I think that's fine.
I mean, I'll take the extra points, but
I think
that,
that's fine.
as far as the other days, I didn't. What was so hard? I usually watch YouTube when I eat, and I didn't realize that until I was like, man, I'm like, what do I even do? I'm like eating in silence, and I'm like, man, I'm kind of cooked. When I'm taking a dump, I'm usually like on some. I'm like, this sucks. And then when I'm driving, because I've been driving a lot this week, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh. So I've realized, I think I had like a slight bit of like autism this week.
No, you mean like withdrawals or what?
Like, I don't even know, like,
Why did you say that? You did not.
no, I'm not even kidding. Like, I would
You
like,
mean withdrawals?
no, I'm not even kidding. Like, I would be in the car and I'd be like, I think all of my memories of like, it was basically withdrawals, but I'd be like,
Why'd you say autism? You just-
like, well, okay, well, like withdrawals. Like, I was just saying, like, I almost had like it was like I was ticking almost. I would like, sing in the car like random songs. Like, I would have nothing. And I'd be like talking to myself, like thinking about my day, and then I'd be like, walk into the moon. And I would just be like singing.
I've been
I would,
singing a lot too.
I was just singing all the time. And then I would be like, I'd be saying, heck no, baby. Like when I'm driving, I'm like, no, like whatever. I was like almost emoting while I was driving. It was so weird. Like, just because my mind was just in isolation. I was just like, there's nothing for me to do. And I was itching. to just put on something, to just a podcast or music. No worship music either. I was like, man, like we really did. I was like, I can't even listen to worship music, bro. Like sing in the shower, like. So that's been. I mean, I didn't listen to anything, but what I did get on was LinkedIn, and this has been the problem. This is where the questionable comes in, because this is a make or breaker. I've been on LinkedIn a lot this week. Let's just put it that
Like,
way.
what are you
Let me
doing on LinkedIn?
just, I think I've, so let me see. LinkedIn, I was on LinkedIn, wait. It's not like nothing crazy, but I spent 37 minutes on LinkedIn Friday, 28 minutes Thursday, 42 minutes Wednesday. Like on LinkedIn is kind of crazy.
That's not that crazy.
But what I did do, I probably hit up a little shorts on LinkedIn, so I don't know if that's questionable.
I mean, it is kind of questionable.
And I also, I was driving to work either yesterday or the day before, and I was like, I got this notification. It was this guy on LinkedIn started a live stream. And I joined the live stream on LinkedIn, and I was like, I don't even know, like, what this even counts as. So,
What do you think? Like, what? If you had to assess it,
I mean, I think that goes for a flag on the play. Like, that's a personal foul right there.
but like, how many points do you want to deduct?
I mean, realistically, I think two. I think the podcast or the live stream on minus points, and then like maybe like a day of like short usage.
Okay. So yeah, because like I would say, like if I listen to a podcast, that's not necessarily bad, but I think it's the same thing like with LinkedIn. Like you might be learning something, but it's still like
Yeah.
not what we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Like you could have like read a book about business or whatever you're trying to do.
Yeah. I think too, which is kind of sad. I mean, honestly, actually no. So I'm gonna count this. One day I don't have Instagram on my phone, but I have it on my computer, and it was the day I was editing the podcast. And I typed in Instagram, and I was just like scroll, because I have it on my computer. I was just like scrolling on Instagram. So, but I think that was probably the same day that I was getting my first day of withdrawals in.
Yeah.
But overall, I was like, man, like how addicted. This is like sad.
Yeah.
And my screen time don't even be like that.
Yeah. Like so we had this message the other day at my school, and they're like giving out digital fast workbooks. And that dude who was like talking to my door, he was like, "Is LinkedIn part of the digital fast?" And I thought of you. I was like, people are really struggling on LinkedIn here.
Dude, LinkedIn, I'm telling you, like, shout out. I'd love a good free LinkedIn premium, because I be on that LinkedIn more than Instagram. I don't even have. That's the only social media I have is LinkedIn, and it's like getting questionable now. I'm like,
What do you
man,
like see in there? Just like random
It's-
advice?
it's like an Instagram feed. It's like, think of an Instagram feed, but it's strictly like stock market news, business news, and then the shorts are like updates on stocks and stuff like that, or like communication or whatever. Just a lot of like business focus. So, I mean, I'm an advocate. I love it, but it's the only thing I have. So, yeah. So that's like that was me for the weekly challenge. So, I think it's time to announce our weekly challenge, our next one.
Yeah. So next week, weekly challenge every day, 100 push-ups. I'm not gonna lie,
One sitting. In one sitting.
Like strict form.
I mean, you don't have to do like down, up, one. I mean, it just
Like touch your chest on the floor and go up.
just like just be. You got your own standards for a push-up. I mean, if you think it counts as a push-up, I mean,
Yeah,
count it.
I got
But-
pretty strong standards.
But like, yeah, there's no like 10 in the morning, 10 at lunch, 10 like it's like 100 straight. Well, not hundreds. I mean, yeah, 100 straight, but
Within like 20 minutes or something.
yeah, like yeah,
Because like you could be like in the common area, do 25, then take like a 5-minute break, then do 25. Because it does take like a little bit to do 100.
5-minute break on 25 push-ups is crazy.
Because if I wait like 2 minutes, I'm only doing like, I don't even know, like I'm gonna drop off.
Yeah, yeah. So this next one's a little extra work in, getting the focus on the chest here. We should do like one day you got to do like incline and decline, like 50 incline, 50 decline or something.
I might incorporate these 100 push-ups into my workout. I'm gonna do like block push-ups. Those are so hard. Like that drops from like 40 to like 18.
Whatever you get to 100 with. Whatever you get to 100 with. So I think with that being said, I mean, we've went over, so today, recap, we've went over our weight goals. Again, this might actually be our longest podcast yet.
Yeah, I know. It's getting longer and longer.
We went over our weight goals. We went over, so we're counting both of our weight goals. I was under by 0.6 pounds, looking to come in at 167. Next weight goal, Noah's looking to come in at 165 or 155. We've got 2 races.
This might be like our biggest difference in weights.
Yeah.
Like we're about to hit, because I've weighed more than you like most
All of our lives.
career.
Yeah. We have a race day playing on the same day. We have a new weekly challenge. We have me falling behind in points again.
Right. So before today, I was at 55. You were at 50. I somehow get more in the lead. I always think like, man, Cody's. I have very high expectations of like your work that you haven't really delivered.
I really haven't been, and I'm looking for next week. I'm on the scouting report. I'm looking at 100% week. I'm looking at 100% week.
I think we need to put something in. We need to put this forfeit at the end of the year up.
Mm-hmm.
We need a perfect week multiplier of points. Because if you're like a reading and a workout left, and you really like a perfect week should be like 3 extra points or something.
At least like something like that. I like it. You never know when you're safe. You can never be safe. Okay, I like it. We got to brainstorm on that. Our goal is to have that. Our goal is to have the. How about we come in next week with the Bible verse memorized, the punishment / win thing.
We'll have some ideas for that.
Yeah, some ideas, and then was that last thing? And then how many points for getting a perfect week?
Okay.
Okay. Well, guys,
Been
do we
really-
have anything else that we need to hit on? We've had a technical difficulty in the middle of this. We've still been talking for basically 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, thank you for watching. If you're at this point, I would love to just know who it is.
I don't know
Man.
who's watching.
If you're at this point, just comment a fruit. Hit us with the
Comment your
fruit.
favorite fruit.
Comment your favorite fruit, and you will be eventually get free merch. You will eventually be getting free merch on this.
We will have merch within the summer just for us, and then we'll see. We will have like a T-shirt made for us before in the summer.
Okay.
If I continue to work at this T-shirt place.
Yeah. All right. Well, 52 Steady gang. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week. Noah, if you have anything else to add.
I don't know.
All right, y'all.
Peace out.
Peace out and
Steady.
stay steady.